watching the station covering all of the DMV. This is DC News Now.
Good afternoon. Thank you so much for joining us for the news at 4 on this Wednesday. I'm Annalisa Gale. Mark Hall will join us a little later in our shows. Now, it's been a really gloomy midweek across the DMV. Most of us pretty much seeing a bit of rain throughout our Wednesday here. Our photographer out and about this afternoon capturing video of us down at the Georgetown waterfront. Not many people walking around just 2 days after the Christmas holiday, and the conditions outside, again, we are starting to see that fog from the moisture in the air there. Let's turn over to weather forecaster Brittany Ward for more on that. Hey, Brittany.
Hey, yeah, just like you saw that picture of the Roslyn skyline, usually on a clear day, we could see the buildings. But today we are dealing with patchy fog and soggy conditions across the DMV. So here's radar showing you what's happening. We are seeing some light drizzle here in the district. Further off to the north and west, we're seeing them in Montgomery County, Prince George's County as well. If you're at the game in Annapolis, still holding on to those soggy conditions. Now, zooming radar out, kind of showing you the wider view. Once this batch of rain works its way into the DMV, look behind it. We are going to be seeing drier conditions as we head into the second half of your Wednesday evening. And for Thursday, it looks to stay quiet with a mixture of sun and clouds. So for tonight, if you are going to be heading out, just make sure you have the rain gear on hand. Light drizzles will be seen all the way up until about that 9 o'clock hour, but notice those temperatures are still going to be on the warmer side, staying into the 50s through much of the evening. If you are going to be traveling the next 3 days, I'm giving you the green light for tomorrow. We start to see drier conditions for your Thursday. A mixture of sun and clouds will be seen through much of the afternoon. Highs once again reaching into the mid 50s. Then the next chance of rain will be rolling in Friday. Friday doesn't look to be a washout. Looks like we could start to see some spotty showers across the DMV. Temperatures will be in the lower 50s, and then Saturday we are tracking yet again dry conditions to end out the last weekend of 2023, but breezy conditions will be seen through much of the day Saturday, and then it looks like to kick off the new year we are tracking a cool down. So Annalisa, keep it here. A full check of that forecast and what to expect is coming up.
All right, Brittany, thanks so much. Well, they serve and protect the community, and some special police officers in Maryland say they're trying to carry out their duties despite some challenges this afternoon. DC News Now's Dave Laval joining us live from Marlow Heights Special Police Department. Dave, what's going on there?
Well, good afternoon to you, Annalisa. The Marlow Heights Special Police Department has just 8 cruisers. Problem is, half of them are not on the road because of how badly damaged they are and need to be repaired. As for the remaining cars, they're also damaged, and that happened while officers responded to a stolen car found in the Marlow Heights Shopping Center last Friday night. That car was taken from a home in Southeast DC. Police told us it will cost close to $65,000 to repair all 8 patrol cars, money the department does not have since it's privately owned and funded. The cars are insured, but officers fear because their cars are well over 10 years old, they won't get the full value for them.
It's just not a good place to be in because we still have an obligation to protect the public. We have an obligation to respond. We have an obligation to provide these people with police services.
And officers have turned to social media to come up with the money to make the necessary repairs. Annalisa?
And Dave, where does the department get its money in general?
Well, as we mentioned just a moment ago, this is privately owned. It's owned by the owners of this shopping center, and that is where the money comes to fund the Special Police Department. We're live in Marlow Heights. Dave Laval, DC News Now.
All right, Dave, thank you. Also in Maryland right now, fire officials have released the name of the 10-year-old girl killed in a Christmas morning fire in Elkton. Now, she was identified as Kylie Treadway. The chief medical office examiner there said she died due to burns and smoke inhalation. That blaze broke out around 7:30 Christmas morning on Willow Drive. The cause of that fire is still under investigation this afternoon. And in Reston, Virginia, police say an 87-year-old man was hit and killed while walking yesterday morning just after 7 a.m. on Tuesday near Reston Parkway and Stratford House Place. Now, the driver who hit him stayed on the scene. He was traveling in a 2017 Mercedes South on Reston Parkway before Market Street. The pedestrian, identified now as Peter McCandles, was walking inside the crosswalk but crossed against the signal, according to police there. This is the 9th fatal pedestrian crash in Fairfax County this year. In 2022, there were 23 fatal pedestrian crashes. Meanwhile, in the district, an update on the efforts to hold criminals accountable. DC's Crime Lab has been partially reaccredited for forensic testing in biology and seized drugs. DC News Now's Daniel Hamburg has the latest.
DC's Department of Forensic Sciences hasn't been able to test drugs since April 2021. Its accreditation was revoked for a variety of issues, including errors, lack of expertise, and engaging in fraudulent activities.
Which meant that we lost the ability to charge almost all drug cases.
That's a big reason only 33% of cases were charged by the U.S. Attorney's Office in 2022. That's since increased to about 58%, but only between July and September of this year, once outside lab testing was secured. The U.S. Attorney's Office says a new accreditation certificate issued Friday will help prosecutors immensely when it comes to DNA and drug evidence.
Being able to prosecute higher level drug offenses like the sale of drugs, the intent to sell, the people higher up who are pushing these drugs to our street, to our residents who are becoming addicted to them, that's huge.
But Councilmember Brianne Nadeau still has concerns, including the lab not taking advice from the Science Advisory Board, an issue raised in an audit last year.
The Forensic Science Lab should be based on science, not politics.
She says the accreditation of these two labs is a step in the right direction to get crime under control.
Now the challenge is really pushing forward to figuring out if they're going to go ahead with that ballistics lab, which is one of the key pieces of addressing the crimes that we're seeing still here in the District of Columbia.
All right, thanks to Daniel Hamburg for that report. Well, with the new year comes new laws. On January 1st, a number of new laws will take effect in Virginia, many of them relating to health care. One big change is that health insurance companies will be required to cover hearing aids for children. Now, according to Forbes, the average cost for a set of hearing aids is $4,000. Northern Virginia audiologist Dr. Pinky Catry says hearing aids can lead to better language and social development for kids who need them, but often parents put off getting them because of that price tag.
We've seen some parents kind of wait because they're not able to afford something for their children, and they see their kids struggle through whether it's language development or if it's an older child through school, because it does affect academics.
We'll have more on this new law and other healthcare changes coming up later on here on DC News Now. Well, turning now to sports. Some more changes are coming for the Washington Commanders with a big announcement Wednesday morning in Ashburn. Sports reporter Alex Slum joining us here in studio to break down the latest now. Alex, what are you learning?
Well, yeah, in the last 30 years, 35 different quarterbacks have started for the Washington Commanders franchise. On Sunday, Jacoby Brissett will become the 36th. Head coach Ron Rivera announcing the change at QB Wednesday morning before the team's practice. Brissett, a journeyman veteran, will step in as starter over second-year signal caller Sam Howell. Since winning their first 2 games and then starting 3-3, the Commanders have lost 8 of their last 9 games and 6 consecutive games. Howell has been benched for Brissett mid-game each of the last 2 weeks in one-score losses to the Rams and the Jets. Rivera says this benching will be a learning experience for Howell and that they have faith in Brissett.
Things hadn't gone as well as we'd like for them the last few weeks, so we just think this is a good opportunity for him to watch. And I think Jacoby, being the professional that he is and really playing the way he has really going to give, I think, Sam an opportunity to see some things and see how the offense goes, and I think it'll help him. Jacoby's proven that he is a very, very viable player in this league, and having him around has been I think excellent for Sam. He's really stood by Sam and helped Sam out a lot. And I think this is another way for him to help Sam continue his growth.
And in his last 5 games, Howell has thrown just 2 touchdowns compared to 8 interceptions. In relief for the last couple weeks, Brissett has thrown for over 200 yards, tossing 3 touchdowns and 0 interceptions, completing just under 80% of his passes. The Commanders don't have too much to play for the rest of the season, but Brissett says he's excited to continue to show what he can do on the field.
Just go out there and be myself, go try and play good football, play clean, and, obviously the coaches make the decision as far as who plays and who doesn't play, but, I'm just going out there just being myself and trying to give our team a chance.
Now, Brissett and the Commanders will have their hands full Sunday with the San Francisco 49ers in town. The Niners have one of the best defenses in the NFL, and it includes a familiar face, Chase Young, who the Commanders traded to them earlier in the season. In studio, Alex Flum, DC News Now.